Sorry, I'm trying to make this like bigger.
No worries. Okay, so this is Team Believe in Better's team call, and I'm Gina Miko, and Kristen Moore has joined us, and hopefully a bunch of the team members will be watching this. Can you see my screen, Kristen?
Yes, it looks awesome.
Yay! So I'm really excited. I made a slideshow. So obviously it's January 18th, 2018, but it is not only our first team call of the year, it's our first ever like official team. Woo! And it's going to be a bi-weekly thing. So the schedule is set through March. And then actually Heidi Laws, you know Heidi, right, Kristen?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Heidi actually reached out to me and was like, I want to do team calls together. Like she thinks her and my energy would be phenomenal. And I also love a lot of the women already on her team. So, and we just think that we would both bring a lot to the table that could help. So they might shift to maybe Sunday nights come late spring. But again, if that works for our team. So, but Heidi and I kind of brainstormed a bit there. So who is Team Believe in Better? As of right now, it's us. So, and again, like, I love seeing all these faces because some of these women were really into coaching in the past. Some completely stopped. Some are thinking of coming back now, and some haven't even started yet. Okay. So, but the thing for me is that like, because of these women, I sort of have that fuel and that drive, and it's added a whole different element of the business to me that, I mean, I was always only focused on SC10 every month since I started, and it was always challengers. And I think as my business has grown, so have my goals. So it's been a really neat transformation for me, I guess, like in the business sense of things, which I never even thought I would care about. So hopefully we'll get to know some of these ladies. But they all have really, really interesting stories, and some of them I've never even met, which is just so cool, but we'll talk about that. So our first superstar.
OMG.
Kristen Moore. And I am going to talk about you a little bit, but what I love so much about Kristen is her passion and her drive. Like, when she said she wanted to be a coach, it was like that day it was decided. And then every single day from that point forward, she has done, whether it's been for 20 minutes or for 3 hours, towards that goal. And that's incredible. Like, to have that sort of determination, and it's just so admirable. And what I love about it is, like, I feel like she does more professional or personal development than I do. Like she'll know more about what's going on with Tracy's team, or, what's going on with the Beachbody back office, or our podcast that we listen. Like, you are just a wealth of hard work and knowledge. And it like makes me want to light a fire under me. Like, I'm not doing enough. So thank you for that motivation.
So crazy. Thank you.
You're welcome. But the other thing I want to talk about, which I thought was really, really cool, was when I celebrated this first coach sign up, you were like, what are you talking about? Who, right? Because in your mind, I
totally forgot.
It wasn't a coach sign up. It was a discount coach, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you saw, but Tracy's comment was, I was a discount coach. Did you see that?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember she said that in the, like one of the training videos in the Face Lisa Academy. And I was like, oh, that makes me feel like I can do this.
Totally. And it's one of those things where, like, because I still categorize my people. Like, I have you guys who are selling coaches, and then I have like 30 discount coaches. And that for some reason, I don't reach out to them, and I don't ask them, and I should be, like, every 2 months, every 3 months, I should be saying, hey, so you think about coaching yet? Hey, so you think about coaching? And sometimes it takes that. Like, it literally took Tracy's friend Kelly, I think she asked her like 15 times over like a 2-year period. And now to think of what Tracy's done with her business in just 3 years, I mean, it blows my mind that was a woman that wanted nothing to do with coaching. So I love that. And it was such a good reminder, even for me, like, oh my God, why do I still have this thought stuck in my head that a discount coach doesn't ever want any,
yeah,
people sometimes become elite, superstar, incredible rock star coaches. So, so just from doing this post for you, that was like a learning lesson for me. So I just thought that was awesome. and I wanted to introduce Sunny. So, and because this was a whole new life lesson for me in this business. Now, Sunny is coming to us from Canada. She has an incredible story. I don't even know any of the serious details in it yet, but what she has been through already, it's like just one of those cool, like you're a rock star, you're a survivor, fits right in on, you know, the team of women I think we already have. And what I love about this is that Sunny, while I was at the Diamond Retreat, so again, I never cared about advancing in rank. Okay, I still don't really care about advancing in rank. But once I found out about this California trip and I found out Juliet was going and that I had to advance to 1-star to get there, I was like, maybe I do want to advance in rank. So it's not like an image thing for me. It's not a money thing. It was literally because I wanted a free trip to California with Juliet.
Yeah. And that's what got me thinking about it. I'm like, travel.
Totally. Travel. I mean, it's awesome. Yeah.
With a bunch of women and like me.
Yeah, it gives you a reason to, and then you're like driven up all this awesomeness. It's crazy. So that motivated me, and in doing that, so now I'm at the Diamond Retreat, which is a whole different, you know, traveling opportunity with amazing women on our team. And because I had qualified for 1-star Diamond the month before, all of a sudden I look in my back office and I see that I had a new coach sign up, and I'm like, I don't know this person. Like, what do you mean I had a new coach sign up? So I was so confused. And the women at the coaches retreat were like, oh, it's because you were 1-star Diamond last month. So now, like with the free lead program, now you get free coaches. And I was like, what?
I didn't know that.
No, because I mean, it wasn't even on my radar, right? So, and you know, sometimes the coaches, you for some reason never hear from them, and you know, like there's some of those stories. But like, here's a woman, Sunny, who decided she just went through a huge transition in her life, and she's like, I need to take my life in my hands. I want to do this coaching thing because it's already something that's established and works. And somehow I'm lucky enough to have her thrown into my business, and we start talking and we realize like, wow, our lives have been really mirrored up to this point. So it's like,
I love that.
It was crazy to me. So like, but again, now I'm like, well, maybe I do want to be 1-star. And maybe I do. Like now the potential to grow the business.
Yeah, it's like you could just like explode.
Totally. So, but what I love about it too is like, I still like my number one is my challengers. And I always go back to that, you know, but like, so if you keep your heart in helping people, which I know you do, and I think the majority of the women on our team do, like, cause I remember, I think I was 9 months in and I was like, why aren't I making 100,000? And that's when I like wanted to quit because I felt like a failure when really I was hitting success club. Like everything was working, but my mind was where it shouldn't have been. Like it wasn't, you know? And so when I brought myself back down, brought it down to the basics and was like, oh my God, like I'm having people thank me for giving them better days. Now all this stuff kept happening, you know? So like, I just think it's so cool. So that was a huge lesson I learned from getting Sunny Miller in my life. So she's in her first challenge group right now in a 21-day group. And, she's super excited about it and just focusing on that. And then, you know, then we'll get her coaching business off the ground. So hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more of her. So I don't know. I'm sure you've seen this. Have you seen this? Or it's on the Faithfully Fit cover photo right now. So I'm going to talk about Tracy for a sec. For anyone who's watching this call and doesn't know who Tracy is, she is like my mentor in this business. I admire her work ethic. I think she's a wealth of knowledge. And it's funny because when she ran my first challenge group, I was like, oh my God, who is this woman? She's like a really proper cheerleader. And she is so not. I mean, she is a cheerleader, but in all the good ways. And I love her, and she's a rock star, and she's so fun to be around, and she's so down to earth. But so what I actually want to do is like, I like to focus a lot on what she's doing because she is our team and she knows all of you. And anytime I like get excited about one of you, she like wants to know you and hug you and love on you. So, so I do want you guys to know anyone on Team Believe in Better, Team Faithfully Fit. Like really, we are part of her team. We have all the training opportunities she gives us. If you qualify for like any Diamond retreats, that's her hosting it. Like it's amazing what she does and what she wants to do for us. So one thing that she's doing is Miracle Morning Zooms. So it's a Zoom call like this, and she's on there from 5 to 7 a.m. So in my mind, I was like, I'm not going to go on, you know, but then of course, I think on Monday I had no school. So I was like, I'm going to check it out. And it was so cool. There was like 2 people working out, Tracy was like done working out, so she was just like sweaty typing and like taking selfies of herself, and I was on there, and I was literally looking at my computer screen, like eating hard boiled eggs, like watching them, like, and it was just fun to like see it, and you know, you just kind of get motivated, like, oh, they are like they're doing the same hard work I am, and it's
that's what I liked about the concept. I was going to do it too. Like early mornings for me are no fun because I still have to get up at least once every single night with Kobe.
Oh, yeah.
But one morning I don't know how I lucked out, but there was no kids sleeping in my room. Like for the whole night, I got consecutive sleep. And when I woke up in the morning, it was like, I think I had set my alarm for like 7, or I woke up at 7 and I was like, no, I missed it. I could have gone.
Yeah, so
it's something I definitely want to try. And
it's so fun. Like, and I think what I'm going to do, because I wake up at 5 anyway, just to get my workout in before school, because my school day starts at 7. So I love just popping on there. And if I'm leaving for school, like 5:45, I'm just on there while I'm like packing my bag, like, hey, bye girls, you know? And, so I love that. But I think one of my personal goals is on Saturdays, I'm still going to set my alarm for 5, even though I don't have to. And then maybe pop on and get like a power hour or 2 in there. Just, you know, just gives me but we'll see. don't.
Oh yeah, it was Monday through Saturday. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So it
was a Saturday morning. So I was like, I could just try to take a nap.
Exactly. So then the other thing that she's doing, which I love. Have you seen, do you watch the Monday morning wake up call or listen to it ever?
I haven't in a couple of weeks.
Okay. And neither have I. And I thought because Tracy, which I love, she lights this like new fire under me. So every Monday now they're on either Facebook Live or it's the podcast. But what she's going to do now is 11 a.m. is that. And then 12 p.m. right after it is going to be Team Color Power Hour. So I think it's kind of cool because it kind of forces you to like, okay, maybe I'll watch that. I can hop on the Team Power Hour call. So I actually listened to last Monday's and it was so good. So if you can try and hop on there, I forget the coach's name, but she was so cool because she talks about her story, you know, how she, again, discount coach, didn't want to do it, was not interested in coaching. And then her main thing was like being totally real and transparent on social media, and sharing like the hard stuff too and the bad days too. Because again, like think about when we started, you know, like and I do this too. Like I get caught up like, you can do anything, be strong, you know, like today's
like I have this like perfection complex. Like I feel like I have to do, like if I do anything, I have to do it 100% perfect. Like I cannot
1,000%. And you know what my problem is I am, well, and totally, and I am in a great place mentally right now, and so that's kind of what I want to convey. Like, you know, like we want to be life coaches, so like you control your thoughts, just be happy, do this, choose you know. But again, think about when we started. If we heard someone like us saying that all the time, we'd be like, oh, you know,
yeah, like whatever.
Yeah, so
life is not my life.
So it was such a great reminder. Like I'm thinking about maybe going on Facebook Live and like talking about when I literally had prescription anxiety and depression meds, like after I stopped nursing junior, you know, like I literally had to go to a doctor and get a prescription because I was out of control with my own thought. Like, and that's going to get people, you know, instead of me being like, just work out, motivation Monday. So it was a really good reminder for me to not just share the good stuff, like share the stuff, you know, share and go back to that place when you did need the help, you know, and the support. So I thought she was great. So if you had a chance to listen, definitely listen.
I thought about that too. That's why I like, so when I told you guys about the 5 pounds that I gained back, like I knew I wanted to tell somebody, but I was like afraid to tell the world. So I'm like, I'll just tell the people that I know love me.
No, tell the world.
When you said that sounds like a good post, I was like, oh shit, she's right. I should.
Totally.
I'm glad I did.
Yeah, no, you have to, because that's what they want to see, you know, like.
And like being authentic like that, it just makes you feel better and it makes you succeed more because you're not like sitting in that shame, like hiding stuff.
Yep, absolutely. I love it. Love it. Love it. Yeah. And again, just the more we are us, the more we're going to attract people who we can be us around. Like, how cool is that? You know, like we need to keep being us and just remembering to continue to share it. Team Cup registration begins. I'll talk about that in the next upcoming slide. New vegan flavors for Canada, which is exciting because they didn't have them up till now. So that's
I didn't know that.
happened. Yeah. And then Friday, January 12th at 8 a.m. will be just like Facebook Live. So Tracy will hop on there and be chatting. So again, that's something
you have to watch. We shot that one.
What's that? You saw
that
it?
one? That happened already. I remember I watched that one. Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. And then Monday, January 22nd is going to be the team Zoom, and she's going to be talking about how she launched in the UK, which is amazing because I'm still just trying to launch in the US. But I'm going to watch it because I don't learn anything. But she's got like 2, I believe, UK women, maybe more, and she like Zooms with them on Saturday mornings now at 5 a.m. because it's like noon there.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy. And then Friday, the 26th, I cannot wait for because that's the one, I don't know if you know, but Tracy was like, would it help you guys to know what I make? And we were all like, yes, we're motivated. Let us know. Because again, it boggles my, I mean, she has been in this for 3 years and she works her butt off. Like my work does not compare to what she does. But again, the numbers might motivate me to maybe pick up my game a little bit. And then on the 29th, it'll be a team power hour, which I just always think are helpful because, sometimes when I start sitting down at my computer, I get like lazy with my power hours. And sometimes if you're in an organized one, it's like, all right, next 10 minutes do this, next 20 minutes do this, so I will definitely try to hop on those. So Team Beachbody Cup, 5 team members. These are the awards. I need a team. I don't have anyone. I haven't signed up yet. So if you or anyone else on our team is interested, definitely let me know. But basically, like, do I expect us to be a top regional team reward or a team cup champion? No. Can a girl dream? Sure. But what I'm looking for is I would love to say, absolutely, we will get the team reward, which means all 5 members must get Success Club in February. So that is no doubt you are selling to 3 people in February. And it's cool because what you get is you get a Team Beachbody coach shirt. If you go to Summit, you get an exclusive workout with a brand new program coming out. You get a photo op with a celebrity trainer. Like, it's unreal. Yeah. So totally doable. But again, it takes a team of 5 that are willing to do it. Like, I know I will hit Success Club in February. It's happening. I know you will. Those are just things we have to plan on. So definitely need a team cup team. I think we can register up until like the last day of January, but I like to get my team in sooner. So anyone watching this call that's interested, let me know.
Yeah.
So now, here's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to do these calls every 2 weeks. I would say between now and the next call, you want to opt in for the SC trip of 2019. Does that mean you are required to go if you opt in? No. All it means is that you go to the Team Beachbody website and you like fill out a little bit of information, and then they'll put you on the invite list. So that way, if you qualify for it, then they'll invite you. They never did this in the past. In the past, it was always like once you qualify, they just invite you. I think they're doing this to cut down on the numbers because all the years past, it's been in 2 waves. And this year it is only 1 wave. So it's just a 5-day cruise, or it's a 5-night cruise. So they don't have the 2 separate waves where they could fit like, 5,000 coaches and 5,000 coaches. Now it's just 1 trip. So it's a little tricky. It's the last week in March, I believe. So like March 24th or something to the 29th, which could be tricky with school. But I opted in today and I got my invite today. And now I have to decide in the next 3 days if I'm going to put down the deposit, but I think, who knows, I probably will. So opt in for the SC trip. So it's right on the, in the coach office. So, excuse me. So go to the Team Beachbody coach office and just opt in just cause, why not have your name on that just in case, because I know you'll kill it this year. And then I want your goals for the first half of 2018. So by July 1st, what are your goals? You can make them just Beachbody. You can make them Beachbody and life coaching. You can make them Beachbody, life coaching, and personal, and I'll help you with all of them. But we need to set some real concrete goals, and I would love to know them. I know you probably filled out that form for Tracy. I haven't gotten a copy of it yet. But again, just, it's always good to write them down and be reminded of them. So, and I did first half of 2018 because right now my PD book is the 12-week year. And so it's trying to,
yeah, I wanted to get that. Somebody else recommended.
Yeah. So I just started. Tracy like swears by it. But I'm not into it enough yet, but I did get the concept of like, why do people make yearly goals when really they should be making, every 3-month goals and looking at it like that. So instead of going all the way down in the next 3 months, I figure by July 1st, what are your goals? So we're going to cut it down to a 6-month year first, and then we'll figure it out. And then make sure your office hours are set. So I don't know if you already do this, if you work in pockets of time, but even if you do, like write 20 minutes during lunch or, but just, I like to look at my week and say, okay, these 2 hours are non-negotiable, this 1 hour and this, 30 minutes here, here, and here. And it just gives me an idea of how many hours I'm going to have for the week. And then you also want to fill out your calendar for the next 3 months. So like challenge.
Yeah, I love this because one of my personal goals and also business goals is to become more, the word is organized, but I don't think that's really the word. I just need to I need to be able to visually see.
Totally. Yep. More play. I mean, it's almost organized with planning, right? Like,
yeah. Because I plan it all, but like it's all in my head.
No, yeah, that's crazy. And that'll get you.
Work. Yep. And then stuff falls and I drop balls.
Yeah, totally. And I'm a writer. Like I've tried to do it in my phone before. I've tried to like do it on my computer.
Yeah, it's not working.
I like have an old school calendar where I've like blocked in the days for challenge.
I finally put a calendar like on my wall in my bedroom like last week.
Awesome. Love it. See, so you're already making steps. But yeah, so like fill that out for the next 3 months, see what it looks like. I know that you did like a free group for goal setting, is it?
Yes.
Okay. Love it. So like that's something you want to try and replicate every month. I don't know how long it lasts. But you want to be throwing it out there to people, or that's what you're individually inviting people to. So like when we say, 3 or 5 invites a day, it doesn't mean like, come join a challenge group. Come, you don't want to do that to people. Like what I'm inviting people to is I'm inviting them to my Believe in Better community, which is, I have that separate side group, which I need to post more in, which I don't, but I want to start scheduling like 2 posts a week in there, because you can schedule those ahead of time. It's even just like a fitness post or a motivation post, or like a meal, like a different healthy recipe in there. Like I have all that information from just all of our former challenge groups and whatnot. So that's where you're inviting people, so like I can private Facebook message 10 people and be like, hey, I don't know if you're interested, but I would love to put you in this free group I have going on Facebook. It's just some like health and wellness stuff. Let me know if I can join you. And so then they're like, oh, it's free, blah. And then they join you. And now all of a sudden you're like in their mind on their, so it gets the release going, and you're not like, hey, let me invite you to a challenge group. Oh, by the way, it costs $160. So it's a good.
I love this. I don't know why I didn't. I'm so glad you said that. I didn't even think of that.
Oh yeah,
like totally. That's where my struggle comes. Like I feel like I'm always like challenge group.
Yeah. No, you want to give that. You want to offer them something first, and then realize that you're still the person they love and knew, or you're this, or or even just to get to know you if it's kind of a stranger. So the private community or your free goal setting group. That's what you're inviting to, and then it all takes time. Then like months down the road, the other stuff will come. And then my last one is always be you, but keep listening to your PD daily. Like that is something that the first year of coaching, I was like, I'm learning the business. I'm doing this. Like last thing I need to do is read a book. But I tell you what, like year 1 to year 2, I got into that habit, and I really think it's completely changed me, my business, and my mindset. And I'm floored by it. So I cannot recommend PD enough. And the reason I did was because about a year ago, Tracy said because she was kind of studying all these different top coaches and like why they succeeded compared to like why some didn't. And she said the one common denominator between all the successful top coaches was personal development. Like that was it. They all swore by it. They all did it.
So crazy how like key it is, how much it can change you.
unreal. And I'm amazed by it, but so like thankful for it, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking for the next call in 2 weeks, I'm thinking goals. So like we'll literally go over, whoever can be on the call, personal goals and like steps to get there. Because I think even if like, you know, I'm talking about my goals and my steps to get there, that could help someone else who's working on a
Yeah.
similar goal. You know, if I hear your goals, like, okay, well, these are the steps so I think that'll be helpful to sort of share. And then
Love
taxes,
this. So
because
excited.
there is so much to do and to claim for your business, since we are business owners, for taxes. And
Yeah, I'm so glad you brought that up. Marcus and I were just talking about that last night, and I was like, I'm just going to ask Dina. I'm sure she knows
awesome.
what to do.
So yeah, so I haven't organized yet, but I will show you everything I claimed last year and how I broke it all down. So definitely bring your notebook to that one. Maybe I'll start with taxes. Maybe we'll do taxes, then goals.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's what I'm thinking.
I love it. I love it so much. I'm so pumped. I'm so like motivated. So good.
Okay, I love it. Do you have like any questions or?
Not right now. I think they'll come up as I start thinking. Like I wrote down a bunch of things that I want to go look at.
Okay.
And then I'll probably come back and maybe comment in the. Oh, actually, yeah, I will. I'll comment in the group. That way, everybody can see.
I love it. Yeah. And so what I'll do, this is recording, so I will, I'll definitely, you know, once it's recorded and downloaded, I'll post it. And maybe some of our coaches will watch it. I feel like our team will start growing if I can keep doing this and supporting you guys the way you deserve to be.
Yeah, we can like see each other and know like we're real life people, and I'm sitting in my kid's room because I can't be alone.
But how amazing is that you can like work from anywhere? Seriously.
Oh, well, I think she finally does.
I love it. Okay. All right.
And just a side note, and I don't know if this will be beneficial for everybody who listens to this afterwards or not, but I just found out today that, well, I think that I'm going to end up getting laid off. We've been kind of like thinking that this was going to happen for a while. And my boss just today said that there's another that's like my peer that's definitely getting laid off. So it's like even more likely that I'm going to. But I totally don't care because I have this. And now I just feel like I have all this extra time. Like I'll have so much more time. I literally told them, I was like, I launched a life coaching business and I'm going like full head on into Beachbody as far as I can take it. And that will just give me a ton more time to dedicate. And so that just makes me happy.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I guess I should say congratulations. That is like crazy.
But yeah.
But amazing. Yeah. Like,
but if I wasn't doing personal development, I probably wouldn't be thinking like this. I'd be like, woe is me.
Freaking out, right? Oh, I love it. I'm so proud of you and happy for you. And yeah, like how much time now are you going to have on the business? It's going to be crazy.
Yeah. Dude, 9 to 5. I can spend 9 to 5.
Crazy. You're going to take over all of Beachbody then by the next year.
Yeah.
I
one day.
I can't figure out how to get my mouse to work right now. And I really want to get a picture of this really cool screen. Here we go. All right. So I'm going to end the recording, which I'm going to do this way. Maybe not. See, I got to learn how to do this stuff. Okay. Stop recording. Bye. Thanks for